There is a need for solitude. Rely on inner guidance to reconnect. This is the Hermit card in the upright position, and this is the 9th card in the major arcana, right? Well, it's actually the 10th card because the Fool is 0. In the reverse, it says it's time to come out of your shell and reevaluate, reconnect with others. So the Hermit in the upright goes inward, goes into his shell, and then in the reverse, outward. You know what I just realized, guys? I'm making my own deck, and I'm putting the meanings on the deck, but I'm only putting the upright. Did I say upwards just now? I'm only putting the upright. I think if I want to sell my deck, I'm gonna have to put the reverse, even though I don't read reverse, because I notice this has the upright and the reverse, right? This dog is so sickening. She has to come out here to guard me and herd me around, but then she has to make all her noises, right? All right, so in the Gourmet Tarot, just ignore her. she's worse. I'm worse than those card readers who have the cat walk across the table and knock the cards down. So this is in the Gourmet Tarot. I don't know what that is. Looking at that picture, I would not have known what the Hermit meant, honestly. Oh, let's go back to this card really quickly. Wait. Let me show you the Gilded Tarot Royale first. I like this one. I like this one so much. This picture is so pretty. It's an older man with a gray beard. He looks wise. He has the lantern. Notice that one, he has a lantern. That one, he has a lantern too. And then there's a snake in his path. Now, every time I see card readers pull this card, I'm always thinking that whatever they're reading about or whoever they're reading about, there's a snake about to pop up that's gonna mess things up. That's always my thought. But when I look the meaning of this card up, Evie! She's wrecking the pool some more. She's mad because the pool don't have water. She's the one that put a hole in the pool. They always say the snake gives wisdom. Have you ever heard about a snake giving wisdom? Well, in the Garden of Eden, he promised that they would know everything, right? And then the staff that he's carrying has a name that starts with an A. If I look it up and put it, I'll put it down here, but it's supposed to be about healing and wisdom too. So I guess the things that are important in this picture is the lantern, the staff, and the snake. Okay? Well, the dude too, but you know what I mean. Because I'm doing a food deck, I have to think about food. So this is my little Temu deck, my little $3 deck. And remember, it's the same as the Rider-Waite. The picture is just smaller, but it gives us more information. It says Mercury, Virgo, and Earth. And it says the keywords are soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, independence, being alone, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. It says don't ignore your inner voice. To hear yourself, you must need to unplug and step away from the chaos. Be sure to take time to be alone, to do some soul searching. Your answers are within. So it's about soul searching for the Hermit. Now the one from this one, remember we do 5 because I have 5 deck of cards. Even if I get more decks, I don't think as I go through the 78 cards, I'm going to show the other decks because this is a lot. So here it has a beautiful lantern. This hand is holding up. The Hermit guy is walking on the road. Like the same, because this Marchetti is the one that does the 2 cards. So it has that same road, right? You see that road right there closer? That road is smaller down on the bottom. He has the staff, but I don't see the snake. I guess he left the snake out of this one. Do you guys want to see the picture I did over the weekend for the Hermit? I've been pumping out my pictures. Whenever I get the ideas, I have to act on them right away. So for the Hermit, guys, this is what I did. I did a pot of beef stew. I made some bread, and I made one into a snake. For the eyes, I just put, you know, food coloring, red and green. But for the tongue, I put a little piece of apple skin in a snake. And then the staff is the wooden spoon in the soup. And then look at the lantern. A little kerosene lamp that I have. And I had a lantern that looked like a lantern, but it didn't want to light. It needed 2 D-size batteries that we don't have. But it lit up while I was doing my picture. I'm like, oh. So that's my Hermit. You know, you're locked away, you just want a good book and a pot of soup, put on a little lantern, sit in the book nook in the window. I wish I had one of those. I would sit in it all the time and read, and just read, right? You guys like my picture? Remember, it's food themed. Food themed. So that's why you're gonna see a lot of food in my stuff. I'm trying not to put too many humans. What is she playing with? What is... She had something that was bouncing. Oh Lord, this dog. Yeah. I go into my hermit stage quite a bit. Sometimes I'll just shut down, not talk to nobody for a couple of days, just like in my own little cocoon. But usually when I'm in my hermit stage, I am creating. My mind is never at rest. I don't know if you guys are like that, but my mind is never at rest, okay? I'm always, if I'm not anxious about something, which I'm human, so I get anxious, I am creating something in my brain. I'm manifesting. What next? Look at this. A whole new channel from the channel that I've been building. One from scratch where I don't know when I'll ever get paid from it, because in order to get paid right away from this channel, I would probably have to sell readings. But I don't think I know how to read yet. I mean, I know how to do the spread. I know how to look up the cards. And I can definitely go on the internet and look up some more meanings if I don't quite get it. But I don't have that confidence yet to sell. You know what I mean? Dog, behave yourself. Oh my goodness, these are some... I just love this card right here though, for the Hermit. Introspection, going inward. Yeah. So do you go into your Hermit stage or phase 2? What do you do when you become a little hermit? Comment below. I want to see your comments. And thank you guys for commenting, and thank you everybody for watching the videos all the way through to the end, because it looks really good to YouTube. Even though I have a little bit of subscribers, because you guys watch all the way through the end, it looks good. Is that a trash truck? Why? Do they come on Mondays for that street over there? Goodness. In the Gilded Tarot Royale booklet, it says the Hermit means self-knowledge, learn who you are and what you believe, then you can trust yourself without depending on the opinions of others. I like that. In a sense, know thyself. That's what the Hermit means. Know thyself. To me. To me. All right? Okay. Even when inside she's filthy, I want to make sure she's not jumping on anything and getting it all dirty.